Oh, here we go. Hi, everybody. It's Dieselbar2 yet again with a new classic console. Well, technically not new, but it's new to me. You know, I've said this in the past about these. I've actually got a couple of these classic consoles, and one of these days I'm going to have to, do a whole video on me playing it. Playing a couple of games on each one of them. But I've decided that today, you know, I would buy the third and probably the final one I'll probably buy because I'm not too interested in the Sega one. I mean, I might. I don't know. But this is the Sony PlayStation Mini or Classic Edition. Now, when I heard about this thing coming out, I was like, sweet! A small version of the PlayStation. And I was hoping that PlayStation would do what Nintendo did. They got some good games, which they did for the most part. Games like Twisted Metal, Final Fantasy VII, Resident Evil, which I'm horrible at. I've actually played that. I'm terrible at it. Uh, Puzzle Fighter is one of them, and it's not bad. It's not a bad game. And it also has Grand Theft Auto. There's a few good complaints about this thing I have, and I'll get to the details about that in just a minute. And it pertains to these. One of them pertains to this. This is your controller. Now, I'm not complaining about how small it is and all that because it's compact. Like, let's say you want to go on a trip. You can take these with you on your trip. Now, they are USB, so they can be used with the computer. I've actually tried it. It's actually pretty good. But, again, I have a complaint about this. And I've complained about this about the Nintendo and SNES classics as well with this problem. And that we'll get to in a minute. Now, unlike the PlayStation, this was so. You can open it. There is an open button, and that's for games that have more than one disc. Like, let's say you're playing Final Fantasy VII. You have to switch the disc, so you push the button, it switches the disc automatically. The memory cards on the front, there's no memory cards to this thing. Memory cards are obsolete. Everything's now digital. So, of course, Nintendo won't be, not Nintendo, but Sony will not be bringing out memory cards for this thing. So, is it worth buying? For nostalgic reasons, possibly, but the game that's on here that's actually that I like the most, Final Fantasy VII, is getting a remake. It's on the PS4. It's on the Switch. So, I mean, if you want to play it on something like this, I think go out and get you this a regular PS1. However, if you want to get this thing for nostalgia reasons, it's definitely worth buying. Now to my complaints. First of all, the choice of games. There's Not many of them. There's 20 of them. Hell, the NES had 20 games, and they were all. The NES Classic had 20 games, and they were all good. The SNES Classic had 22. Only one of them I did not like, which was Star Fox 2, for reasons. This, they have no reason not to bring games like Sim Theme Park or Final Fantasy 8 or Final Fantasy 9 on it. Or PlayStation. Think you can make this have downloadable content on it. That's another complaint. No way of downloading games onto this thing. That's my second complaint about this thing. Third complaint is the price when it came out. $100 for this thing. $100. Nintendo had the NES out for $60, I think. The NES Classic for $60. You can correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I think that's how much it was. And the SNES Classic was roughly $75. There's no excuse for this. None. The price is outrageous. I got this thing for $39, by the way, because they weren't selling well. They had 5 of these in stock at Walmart where I work. Now that's telling you business for this thing is bad. You know, they sold like hotcakes when they first came out. Everybody wanted them. I wanted one when they first came out. And now that I've actually got one, do I feel naughty for buying it? Not really. I mean, you know, it is nice. I do like how the top does look like you can open it up, like it was on PlayStation. I mean, Nintendo with their NES Classic, it looked like you could open the lid to put a game in. The SNES had that little slot on top where it could look like you could actually put a cartridge in. That's pretty cool. My next complaint is for every single classic edition of any console I've had bought so far. The wires on these things. You know how short they are? I'm sitting at my couch right now, and this thing is actually very short. You actually had to. I had to put my computer desk chair in front of it to plug it in and play it. And I know it's supposed to be right next to you. People have said that before, and it's it's not bad. Again, it's not a bad console. It's just I don't know. Last but not least, no power adapter. Nintendo did it. Sega did it. When Sega didn't do it. But I know when the Sega Classic comes out, I have a feeling they're probably going to say, hey, we need a plug-in for this thing. Nobody's going to want to play this thing, without the plug-in. This thing did not come with it. At all. It came with the USB-C cord, and that's it. It came with 2 controllers, the deck, the USB-C, and HDMI. That's all it came with. What did Nintendo came out? What did Nintendo Classic come with? The cord, the game, with the console. It came with the HDMI cord, and it came with the plug, along with the USB-C. Same with the SNES Classic. This PlayStation needs to have a plug-in. I had to buy a phone charger to plug this thing in. Luckily, it worked. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad console. It's actually very nice. I like that when you start it up, it does the music at the beginning. That's pretty cool. I like that you don't have to get up out of it. Well, you do have to get up out of your seat to turn it on and change the discs. Press the open button. And the selection for some of the games, it's okay. I mean, you know, it's definitely one thing I've been wanting in my collection, and I'm definitely keeping it. But like I said, if you want to keep it, buy it just for the games. Don't. It's not worth it. But for nostalgia reasons, if it's for 99 bucks, I'd say wait and ask somebody how much it's gonna be actually. And if they say it's 100 bucks when they scan it, wait till it goes down. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be worth getting this thing for 100 bucks. Maybe PlayStation should re-release this or release a PlayStation analog version. You know, Nintendo did it. Nintendo brought out their SNES Classic, and it was great. And again, I'm not saying this is a bad console. Anyway, as soon as I can get me an HD capture card, I will be doing a review on this in full detail. Um, a review on the Nintendo Entertainment System Classic, the SNES Classic, and I hate to say it, the bootleg version of the NES Classic, the cool baby. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Look at my PlayStation Classic console. Good idea, but definitely not worth $100. 40, yes. 100, no. See you guys next time.